So, to do centering prayer, the first thing to do is to take a comfortable posture that you'll be able to hold for several minutes without moving a lot. I often will use like a straight back chair, something like this, or use a meditation cushion to sit cross-legged on the floor. Use what works for you. Don't use a nice, big, fluffy, comfortable chair. You really need to be seated upright with your back fairly straight but comfortable. You can put your hands in your lap, you can fold them, or you can just rest them on your legs, your knees. Whatever is a comfortable position. That's the important thing to begin with. And centering prayer is an ancient practice of corralling our scattered and restless thoughts, allowing them to rest for a bit, and then allowing the heart and mind to rest in the loving presence of God. You know, stillness does not come easily to us. It takes practice, practice, practice. Fortunately, that's all it takes. No gimmicks, no special attachments, no plugins. You don't even need to download an app. You just need yourself and a space apart. So here are the very simple steps to follow. I will describe them, and then we will enter into the practice. So we're sitting upright in a centered and balanced posture. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take a short phrase of your own choice, something that has religious, spiritual content that also expresses in some very short way the intention of your heart, your heart's desire to deepen in the way of Jesus. For example, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening." Or it can be a simple phrase, single word, such as love, peace. Love is all. God is love. Holy, holy, holy. So the first thing you're going to do before you even sit down is to choose this. You might take a short phrase from the scripture you've read that day. Perhaps one will be suggested to you. Take a couple deep breaths. This helps to slow us and settle us in. Then, with each in-breath, silently say the first half of the phrase, and then the second half with the out-breath. Speak, Lord, I'm listening. Speak, Lord, I'm listening. But you'll do that silently. So this is what you'll do. You'll do this for several minutes. Slowly, very gently. And the purpose of having a phrase is if your mind starts to wander, working on a grocery list, thinking about a previous conversation, you come back to the phrase. And what this does is it will center and focus your mind into this time, this place, the gift that we have to just rest in God's love. Because this is what this is doing. God is love. And so as we center in God, we center in love. And so we're going to repeat this for several minutes. So I hope you are indeed sitting in a comfortable position. If not, pause this. Get yourself into that comfortable position. And then let us enter into this prayer together. So take your deep breath, taking your phrase. As your mind quiets and focuses, and then just spend a few moments in quiet, resting in God's love. That's it. Just rest in the power of the love that fills the universe, that loves you immensely, deeply, richly. then, when you're done, you can bring your hands together as a way of closing things off, but bringing everything together. Bow to this great love. And finish. Don't rush. You can start out small to begin with, just a few minutes. But as you practice it and get used to it, become more familiar with it, you can start to extend the time. 5 minutes, and maybe 10, 15, 20. Soon you'll find yourself 30 minutes. And you can do this anywhere. It's nice to do it where it's quiet, you don't have a lot of distractions. If you have a puppy or a dog who wants your attention, do it when they're sleeping, or maybe when they're outside. Find a time. Center in these crazy times. This simple practice is a great gift. May you find God's blessings in the midst of it.